Morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know what the day was.
Fast forward, Ed.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic.
Super duper, gang. Wow. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
Well, it's the Power Trip Morning Show, Friday, December 12th of 2025. I'm Cory. That's Paul. That's Zach. There's John Creasel. Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Great. How are you?
John, Paul, John.
Hi.
John, Paul.
Love you.
John, Mark Carr. Mark Carr.
Wait, you bring him up way too much.
I don't know why. I just think that's fun to say.
Yeah, you bring him up a lot.
Last week, we brought up Bill Cosby 56 times.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
That was the week of the Cos.
And if you had a draft in that world, Bill Cosby would be taken in front of. Now, we don't know what John Mark Carr has done. I would guess it's some weird stuff.
Wait, what kind of draft is this?
Like a weirdo, serial killer weirdo draft.
Just a weirdo draft.
Yeah. Cosby, I think, would go before John Mark Carr.
Because John Mark Carr was not confirmed to do anything, or what was he weird with?
Oh, I think, didn't they get him in Thailand?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I just know the name. I don't know what he's into.
But to admit to something you didn't do and then know all the weird details about it, especially those details, is terrifying. Good morning.
Hi, Zach.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Were you watching hockey late? Were you working late last night? Worth the wait, though.
Absolutely. That was a great win. That was, man, this team, it's...
They're slaying the dragon.
They are. I mean, the fact that we've beaten the top two teams in our division, and those happen to be it's not even close. The top two teams in the league. It's been a good run here so far. Hopefully that continues, despite the fact that they've been beaten up. Zuccarello is out for an unknown period of time, and Jake Middleton not out there last night. That was a big loss, but the guy stepped up, and Matt Boldy took over and just put the team on his back, though. And I mean, everybody else contributed too. But
you think John Mark Carr likes hockey?
Jeez, I don't know what. I think I know what he likes.
Way to get it back on track.
He's dead, right?
I don't think so.
Hang on, let's look this up.
He's terrifying.
Let's look this up. I did not think I was going to Google John Mark Carr this morning, but I'm doing it currently.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't work.
Set off something. You're going to be on some list.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a school teacher. Oh,
no.
Hold the fort.
I think he is overseas.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think that's where they found him.
He doesn't have his own...
Thailand.
He doesn't have his own Wikipedia page?
Or podcast at this point.
Oh, that's a great idea. Hey, Guaranteed Human.
Yeah, everybody else
What would you rather listen to, AI or John Mark Carr breakdown movies?
AI.
I want to hear the harmonica on repeat for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Well, listen to Cities 97.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Johnny K, how are you, man?
Awesome.
Right on.
Yep. Such a fun time of year.
Yeah.
Well, your little one's in the wheelhouse, man.
Yeah.
I think I told you this when she was really young, that I think is lost on young parents. But since I just kind of went through that era, it's when you're a kid, you feel like you get 70 Christmases, right? It feels like that magic is there forever. Then you go back and you raise a kid or two and you go, well, it's only really like 5 or 6 years, because by the time they are old enough to know what's happening, which is 2 or maybe 3 years old.
3 is like the for sure they
understand
Yeah.
exactly. So from like 3 until about 8, you're in the absolute peak, like they're all in. They can't believe it.
Yep.
After that, they figure it out and it's over. So you only get like 5 years of like complete, absolute magic.
Yeah.
And she's right. What is she, 6?
6.
Right in the middle of it.
And she lost her second front tooth yesterday.
Oh.
Good timing.
And so it's like
Oh, buddy.
But now she'll be talking to me about something, and I'm not listening to what she says.
You're like, hey, Mark Parrish.
Yeah, exactly, because I'm like, just like she's on meth. just teeth falling out. And she was excited, tooth fairy, because the last front tooth was a few weeks ago. Uncle Tim was trying to pull it out.
Yeah.
And then she wanted to do it herself, went in the bathroom, comes out with the tooth. It looked like there had been a massacre in the bathroom. There was blood everywhere. But then the front tooth ended up with a bunch of garbage that we threw in the fire pit.
Oh, wow.
So this time I saved it, put it in a bag, taped it to her mirror so we couldn't lose it.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah. This is the absolute just prime time, though. She's every night. It's awesome. Like last night, we watched a bit of Elf before she went to bed. We had to shut her down. Obviously, Thursday night football takes precedence over everything,
course,
but she knows the deal.
Yeah, for sure. I know we're only 30 minutes into Elf, but the Bucks and Falcons are playing, so Daddy's got to watch football.
Daddy's got grease on it. Bunch of fantasy football playoff starts. And of course, I was going against Kyle Pitts in one of my big money leagues.
Oh, man.
It's over.
It's over.
It's over.
John Mark Carr provided only basic facts that were publicly known and failed to provide any additional convincing details. The claim that Jean-Benet Ramsey was drugged cast further doubt on the confession because the autopsy indicated no drugs were found in her body. So he was only stating facts that were already in the news, and then everything else he confessed to, they've pretty quickly realized, well, he's just making this stuff up. What a weird guy.
How insane do you have to be that you want to go? I mean, unless he wanted to be picking up the soap nonstop, just getting the boots poured to him.
Or you just desperately need attention. I mean, I love attention. I ain't doing that. I would never say I did something like that. What are you, weird?
I don't know, Paul Jeffrey Lambert.
It got real quiet when I didn't say that. But that's the
I thought
reason.
that was the start of a confession to something that we knew a lot about.
Of course
you were
not.
going to add some details that were false.
No.
That did get really weird.
Yeah, that did get weird. Right after I said it got real quiet. I apologize.
Really, really did. All right, so Johnny K is here. Elizabeth Reese and Ben Lieber, we let them square off about once a year, just Twin Cities Live for initials. So it'll be Marnie versus Sauce versus the two hosts of Twin Cities Live, Ben Lieber and Elizabeth Reese. They're the best in the business. Elizabeth will be here about 7:30. Ben's going to come in hot right around 8:15.
Always does.
Okay, calm down.
About the Christmas thing, my little one has no idea.
Of course.
Like Santa's dropped a few things off and they're just in the, we keep them in the pantry for Santa to, and it's like he just I don't know. It's still like, I can't wait. It's going to be awesome, but he has no idea.
The first year or two, it's for you.
Yeah. He has no idea.
No, why would he?
No.
Just the magic of it. It's,
Yeah, it's great though. Yeah, I can't wait.
It makes you young again.
Yeah.
But then also, realizing how limited that window is. So,
sure. Zach Halverson.
Cory Cove.
Put you in a weird spot. Tom Pelissero, 1 to 10.
Come on.
Good looking dude? Fine. Don't give him a number, but good looking dude?
Yeah.
Pelissero, DeMel, and Lieber all on the show at the same time. Your thoughts?
Well, and then it's like, basically, they all left at the same time, too. The show, completely tanked in any sort of credibility when it came to attractiveness.
Yeah, you had to look right at me after they all left. That doesn't help.
I did like that Ben Lieber was saying goodbye to the show, and Josh Duhamel thought that meant that it was over. Because Ben's like, all right, guys, I got to go. And Josh is like, all right, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, bye.
It's like, oh, no. Just Ben's leaving. You don't have to leave.
You're stuck with us.
But everybody just assumed, all right, we're not going to tell Josh that he misheard.
Josh, don't go.
Don't go, Josh.
Come back.
Yeah, that's a good looking dude.
Yeah. Super nice dude, too.
This is your sports leader.
Yeah, correct.
And men leader.
He likes, Josh Duhamel likes the Vice, man. He breaks him down. He definitely had some questions for Pelissero. And
he has season tickets.
He flies here, I would imagine, just for the games, right? I mean.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I love that because you guys implied maybe he's too busy to even watch Vikings games. No matter how busy you are, you have to set aside time to do something like that.
Yeah.
Where you just sit down, even if it's just for 3 hours a day. It doesn't have to be 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. like I do every Sunday.
Football Sunday is
the best. I get sad towards the end of the year. Not like clinically sad, but it's like one of the few. Last week, it was kind of the best of both worlds. We went to the Vikings game. It was the fastest game in the NFL of the season. We got home by the start of the afternoon game,
which were perfect.
It was freaking awesome. And Chloe was with Kayla's aunt for a while. She said, we got back to the house and my wife was like, no Chloe yet. She goes, I get to see what it's like to be John Creasel on a Sunday. A slight shot that she took, but fun game, and then got home and got to enjoy the other games. My God. And then this Sunday, full slate, and then the Vikings are the night game. Life is good, man.
It's going to be elite.
That's my Christmas
If
present.
it wasn't the Cowboys, this game would have been flexed out.
100%.
Because it's
the
not
Cowboys.
It's not really a game that's going to matter much. I know you can say that the Cowboys are not out of this thing yet, but in the big scheme of things, there are so many other games they could have switched.
Yeah.
Not really.
But it's the really?
No,
there's
is it that bad?
No, Zach broke it down though. There's like contractual reasons, right?
Well, there's
They can protect each.
So between the protections, between the fact that some of the other games, like where the Saturday games start up now, and they don't like moving teams who are playing on a Saturday to Sunday night because of the closeness of the games. I think there's the Thursday game next week. Play a factor.
Seahawks.
Yeah, that's going to be
elite.
Those two teams, you'd love to see them on Sunday night, but you can't put them on Sunday night if they're going to play Thursday. So it's there was other factors, but I will say too. I mean, the fact that it was Dallas, it was
no brainer. They're not moving the Cowboys out.
No.
So we get Mike and Chris on the TV, but don't worry about those guys.
Sunday Night Football, I think, is the best broadcast of all.
Oh, it's outstanding.
It's outstanding.
Yeah.
The production quality, everything. But my favorite part about it is a full Sunday of games without the Vikings having to be on the big screen.
Yeah.
I can have red zone. It's
the best. I can't wait.
I'm getting aroused talking about it.
Just me and my boy. My wife's doing stuff on Sunday. I can't wait.
Yes.
If we go back a week, I don't know what it was, but a lot of us nailed it. I said it. I think a lot of you said it. We all felt good about the Commanders game from McCarthy. I'm like, I don't know why. I just think this is kind of going to be his breakout game. It just feels like it should be, or it better be. And then he played really well.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think about Sunday. I don't know if he can keep it going 2 in a row or if it's going to regress. I don't feel as confident as I did a week ago, which makes no sense because he played his best game. But it's, the bright lights. It's the Dallas Cowboys.
The defense is terrible.
The defense is terrible.
They've been better since.
I don't know. I don't have a good feeling about Sunday. We'll see.
Quinton Williams is good.
No, I don't. I think the Vikings can keep it close enough. 6.5's a lot.
Yeah.
Dallas's offense is very good.
Yeah, it's a
their
machine.
defense is somewhat of a liability. No, he needs to play well, and I think he will. That was a good confidence builder, I think. That was by far his best game of the year, definitely even better than the Lions game. It just looked like he was comfortable, and then he was smart with running the ball. I mean, there was a chance for JJ down the field, but on the one, or Jefferson, but he went and got that first down. I don't know. That's you need one of those games, and I think it was just as important for Kevin O'Connell to have one of those games as well. We heard all week about it seemed like he sort of eased things up, made it less complicated. We saw it worked. Let's see it again under the bright lights. 2 in a row would be nice, and obviously Vikings aren't making the playoffs, and like we said before last week's game, we just want to see, now the rest of the season is about McCarthy's growth, and that was a great first step.
I think John Mark Carr watches Red Zone.
Jesus.
Who doesn't?
I don't know if they have it in Thailand.
He gets pissed that there's commercials in it now.
He
too.
hates it, yeah.
Loves the witching hour, though.
Yeah, he does.
He
is the witching hour.
Admit to a terrorist attack that actually was Al Qaeda.
Who's the gangster they never found? Was it Al Capone? Who's the guy with the tomb or whatever that they never found?
Laura Croft.
Oh, brilliant.
Isn't it Gotti? No.
No, Gotti died in prison.
Yeah. Wasn't it Al Capone? Remember Geraldo did that whole bit?
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy Hoffa.
Oh, Hoffa.
Yeah, Hoffa.
There
Yeah.
you go. Hoffa's the one you're thinking of.
John Mark Carr is going to tell you where Hoffa is next.
He will.
Yeah.
Let's hope he's right.
I guess.
Wasn't the rumor that he was buried under like the Jet Stadium
I
or
think so,
something
yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
And didn't they actually dig up part of it to see if it was true? I thought there was a story where there was some kind of, let's break up the ground a little bit and see if this is accurate. I don't know if it was in the stadium itself. I don't remember that.
Was it when they built MetLife
Maybe.
and then they were like, well, we might as well, we're tearing it down.
Maybe. Don't remember. I'm going to spend the rest of the day thinking about it.
Man.
Okay.
What are we at? $105,500, I believe, today at 8:15 for the St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot. 105 plus, right? Like, let's just change somebody's life today.
Incredible.
Right? We're December 12th. Let's have somebody just win it right before the holidays. More with John Kriesel and the rest of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
The Fan.
Human.
Teachers go above and beyond. Now it's your turn. Nominate your favorite teacher for Thank a Teacher, powered by Donors Choose. They could win $5,000 for classroom supplies. Enter at iHeartRadio.com/teachers. And really quick, Cor.
Yes, Zachary.
I was wondering if we could play a quick game.
I like games.
Yeah.
It's called What's That
galled.
Sound?
It's galled?
Galled. What's that sound?
Go.
Are you ready? Can you name this sound?
Wind?
Happened on this day 15 years ago and about...
Oh, the Metrodome.
Yeah, there he gets it.
You know what's funny is I was going to crack the joke that it sounded like a collapse. I was hoping it was the Excalibur being imploded.
Oh, my goodness.
yeah.
But no, it was just the Metrodome ceiling, the
Yeah.
roof.
Yeah.
Happened 15 years ago today.
Is that right?
And about 51 minutes ago.
Yeah.
The whole roof just said, screw it.
Yeah. The video is, if I'm correct, isn't it collapsed and there's a guy like driving away on a golf cart or whatever?
He barely escaped.
Barely escaped it.
Imagine if that had happened when the stadium was full.
Yeah. How many
Super
more years
nuts.
did we play in that?
2014, I believe, was the last year, or maybe 2013. Yeah, because I think 2014, 15, 16, 14,
14, 15, yep.
Because 16 we kicked off, and we are so spoiled now.
Yeah, that
My
place
God.
is outstanding.
To lead.
Yeah.
We need to keep remembering the Metrodome.
Yeah.
Just so we realize how lucky we are.
Never forget.
Nothing like last Sunday. It was not a warm day. I had sunglasses on in my seats. I was sweating. It's great.
You're always sweating, though.
I run hot.
Yeah, you do, which is
horny.
great. Yeah, and horny, for sure.
Saucy Saucerson.
Yes, sir.
About how many TV shows a year do I recommend to you?
Probably 4 or 5.
Maybe less, right?
Maybe less, yeah.
Some people say every piece of art is good, and that's a little boy who cried wolf. Others are a little pickier and choosier. I heard a couple of you mention it yesterday, and it's 100% correct. One of the best shows of the year. Jump on it immediately is Pluribus.
Really?
So Vince Gilligan, who did Breaking Bad,
Oh, yeah.
right? One of the big misses in my TV viewing is that I never jumped on Better Call Saul. I got to do it because the guy's a genius. Vince Gilligan's a genius.
Yeah.
Pluribus is on Apple TV. I think they're through. I'm caught up. I think it's 6 episodes. I think episode 7 might come out today even. Don't look up what it's about because that's half the fun is what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
It has, I'll just say, it has a little feel of Severance / Walking Dead, where you're like, I don't understand what's happening, but the ride is so good, and Vince Gilligan's such a master. It's awesome.
Would I
Yes.
like it?
And
Yes.
how is she in it?
So I didn't watch her in Better Call Saul, right? She's fantastic, which is why she's up for all these awards for Best Actress in a Drama and stuff. She's fantastic.
Would my wife like it?
Don't know why she wouldn't.
Thought you were going to say would Hawk. Like,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
He has, I think
most
he
would.
started it, yeah. He
Yeah.
said the first episode was incredible.
Yeah, because it hits you out of nowhere. They don't take a lot of time
To
getting into
which
what's
is-
happening.
Perfect for me.
Yeah, but then you're gonna. I know, like with Severance, the I don't know what's going on frustrates you sometimes.
Yeah, I stopped watching it.
Yeah, this is like that because you're like, I don't understand what's happening for multiple episodes in a row, but you're watching her try to figure out what's happening, and it's completely worth it. So it's science fiction, but not maybe. I don't want to ruin anything.
Yeah.
This is definitely a show you don't want to Google before you dive in. Just dive in, trusting that Vince Gilligan knows what he's doing.
Is it all out?
No, I think there's 2 or 3 to go.
Okay. Weekly releases?
Yeah, I believe so.
What day?
I think Fridays. I'm pretty sure episode 7's today.
So
I could be wrong.
We'll give it a whirl.
Task, then this.
Yeah, just because Task is done, so you can just hammer it.
No, what's your favorite out of the 2 of them?
I would say my 3 favorite shows of the year are Severance, Task, and this. I just don't know the order yet, but this is definitely in that group.
Awesome.
That good. It's that good.
You were dead right about Task.
Yeah,
that is
I'm telling you, this
unbelievable show.
This show is 100% worth your time.
Yeah, it's like 98% on Rotten Tomatoes,
and they're right.
But then the Mr. Z Factor would say it's like 55% on like the viewer score.
Pluribuses?
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong
I'm pretty
with people?
sure.
Again, that's why you can't just use that as the gospel.
No, and that's why you got it. Like back in the day when we used to argue with Mr. Z about Rotten Tomatoes, and he had the right idea. What you really do is find a handful of people, whether it's critics or friends that you trust, that have the same sense of media.
Yep.
And rely on them.
You've never steered me wrong yet.
No. You're welcome.
So I appreciate that.
Well, and if you loved Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, it's the same mastery of the art of television. Just a very different. It's not drugs in New Mexico. It is set in New Mexico, but it's not drug related.
It's 69% viewer score.
That's unbelievable.
Nice.
Yes.
I wonder why it's so low.
So low. I don't know. I'm not going to look at it.
Yeah, don't
I
worry
wanna
about
know.
that. The critics are right on this one. It's fantastic.
And I know that I've hit you with this a million times, but knowing how much you love Breaking Bad, just love it, and sort of talked about multiple times how you were jealous of other people that hadn't seen it, getting to enjoy it for the first time. I don't know how you haven't watched Better Call Saul because
I got to do it.
And there's
especially after seeing her through the first 6 episodes.
Yeah.
She's a fantastic.
She's outstanding.
I think her name is Ray. It's RHEA. I think it's Ray Seahorn.
Yep.
She's fantastic.
And then just at the part of the series, and I forget what season. I mean, every season there's some overlap, but then there's times where it gets just both universes are crossing with Breaking Bad. It's just awesome and just so freaking clever how they do it. Yeah, you need to.
I'll probably forget Breaking Bad references, but I'll figure it out. You know what I mean?
And
it's been so long since I've watched Breaking Bad.
You could do one of the YouTube summaries too, to just sort of re-summarize Breaking Bad and then go to this.
The main reason I haven't gone back and watched Better Call Saul is I watched the first season when it came out and thought it was fine, but then when season 2 started, never stuck with it, and I don't know why.
It's a slow burn. So I did like the first couple seasons and then caught up with it being live. And I did, there was a point in season 1 where I had to be patient. And I don't need like the immediate payoff. I'm fine with a little bit.
It's got to be going somewhere, though.
Yes. And it did, but it did take some time.
All right.
And then it's so worth it.
So one other TV note, outside of binging Pluribus when I was off all week, Sauce, I'm flipping through, I get caught up on Pluribus. I'm like, I got like an hour to kill. What else can I watch? Just that's mindless. And I'm flipping through HBO Max, and I came across It's Florida Man.
Oh,
right.
Yeah, my guy's in it.
I watched it. Have you seen it yet?
I've seen clips of it.
So
is it the reenactments one?
Yeah. So the there's 2 episodes, I believe, of the new season. The show works like a little bit like Drunk History used to. Remember how somebody would get drunk and then tell a story about history, but then real actors would kind of act out, not the true history, but act out what this drunk person was describing. That's kind of what this show is. It's real stories that happened in Florida, and the Florida people telling their own stories. Like episode 1's a guy who got mad because the cops took his dog, so he tried to steal an entire riverboat casino. So he tells the story, and then you have people like Jeremy Renner acting out the actual theft. It's kind of hilarious. Yeah. But episode 2, Sauce's guy Nick Swartzen and Adam Devine kind of co-play this guy who breaks into a Little Caesars high on meth.
I'm going to leave you with Little Caesars. It's such a great line.
And so the guy in the actual story, his name is Chad, and he said when he gets really, really high, he turns into Bad Chad. So Adam Devine plays Chad, Nick Swartzen plays Bad Chad.
Yeah.
And he is absolutely nuts. He absolutely killed it. Your guy was very, very
I
funny.
need to see that one.
It's and they're only like 22 or 23 minutes. It's a super quick watch, but Swartzen was very funny.
There's one where a guy trespasses in a pond and gets
attacked by a gator. That was in season one. Season
that guy,
one.
isn't that guy in the? Didn't that guy threaten to sue? There's something with the Florida bit that he got pissed at the trailer for the new Grand Theft. Remember that?
Oh,
is that the Florida Man or whatever he calls himself?
Yeah, somebody
and he threatened to sue him for using his likeness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how that works.
I mean, I think you just like the publicity of being in the video game.
But you also want that GTA 6 money.
Yeah.
Hell
if
yeah.
you can sue and win.
Yeah, good point.
When it comes out in 14 years.
Yeah, right.
So 5 thumbs up for Pluribus.
Yep.
Jump on it as quickly as possible.
That's a lot of thumbs.
Yeah.
It's enough.
Yeah.
And if you're a fan of Nick Swartzen, episode 2 of It's Florida Man is going to make you laugh. He's all in. That guy likes to have fun, man.
Yeah, he's funny. Yeah.
It's believable. I can see Swartzen being Bad Chad for 22 minutes. So I don't think that was a stretch for him to just go nuts and break into a Little Caesars.
No.
We'll do front page sports in a second. Giant win last night for the Minnesota Wild. Of course, the Vikings play on Sunday Night Football. We'll talk about that and more with John Kriesel and the rest of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
The Fan.
Correction, we're going to warm up to 17, then fall to 8 below. So, but it is 5 right now.
Greasy.
8 below by when?
Tonight.
Tonight, 8 below.
Wind chill values as low as 25. Tomorrow, high of
25
1.
below, right?
That's correct.
Yep.
High of 1 on Saturday. Wind chill values again, 25 below. And then we have a low Saturday night, folks, of 15 below 0. That is the temperature.
Without wind chill, just actual.
Correct.
All right, well, I guess I'm staying indoors this weekend.
Yeah.
Sunday is a great day to stay inside.
Hell yeah.
And then next week,
go
though,
do stuff.
next week above freezing a couple days.
Yeah.
We are looking for a brief thaw.
Little thaw's all right.
Yeah, of course.
I don't like it.
Just
but
as long
that's
as
fine.
we don't get like the freezing precipitation. That's
Yeah, we don't need that.
I don't like that. The prosthetics don't work great on ice.
I bet not.
That makes sense. That checks out.
All right.
All right, let's do front page sports.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores, you can get a couple of, Red Bulls and whatnot. They got that winter edition, that apple. Get a couple of Red Bulls at Holiday. Buy 2, get 1 free, right? Let's go. Wake up. I tried that apple thing last week. It was fantastic. Legitimately good.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Go do it.
Yeah, go do it. Thanks,
do
Holiday. The Minnesota Wild won 5-2 over the Dallas Stars. It was tied going into the third, but Johansson scored to make it 3-2, and then a couple of empty netters, one from Boldy and then another one from Johansson. Gus, 16 saves. That snaps a whole bunch of streaks for Dallas. I think they had a 4-game win streak. Zach, correct me if I'm wrong on any of this. 4-game win streak, I believe, and an 11-game point streak. They were 9-0-2. And I heard Joe O'Donnell say last night on the old broadcast that was a 13-game road point streak for the Stars that was snapped as well.
Yeah, no, they've been dominant, and it's just crazy that the Wild, again, we talked about the big Avs win a couple weeks ago, and then to come out and, they were dominant for much of the game, outshot them by a ton, just couldn't get the bounces. They had so many good opportunities, just couldn't convert. Otherwise, it would have been maybe more in their favor. But Dallas, I think, scored on their first shot on goal of the game after the Wild had outshot them 9-0. So that's where it was at that point.
Greasy.
But special teams played a factor as well. But Wild come out victorious, and now they have 1 day to rest before they again do the 3 games in 4-day stretch here with a weekend dates with the Senators and the Bruins. The good news is Both those games are at home at Grand Casino Arena.
And you said that was a 2-game losing streak for the Wild, correct? That was snapped?
No, they won on Monday.
Oh, they did, okay.
At Seattle, but they lost a couple of games you didn't really want to lose on the road, but they went 2-2 on the road, so they salvaged a road trip, and that's, in an 82-game season, that's going to happen. You're going to have those drops, and just crazy the fact that they lost to two of the worst teams in the league in the same couple of weeks where they beat two of the best teams in the league. But
good to see him bounce back, though.
Yeah, very good.
I forgot about the game Monday, obviously, but with the way the season started, when it was, all right, what's going on here with this team? And then they went on the tear, little bump in the road, and they bounced back. So it's good to see that.
And, without one of their top guys, one of the reasons they went on that tear was Zuccarello. He came back and just and was an immediate help, and he took a huge hit on Monday, and unfortunately was not in the lineup. Same thing with Jake Middleton. So injuries piling up, but the next man up mentality working out, at least for now. And we'll see who steps up this weekend for the Wild.
Complete left turn. Something popped up on SportsCenter that made me think of something. I want to ask you guys something. John, let's play an actual match game.
Deal.
I'm going to ask you for a name. I have written something down on a piece of paper. I want to see if I can match you specifically, okay?
I forget exactly how this works, but yeah.
So, let's take the reports of suicide threats and maybe physical assault or other threats away from the Sharon Moore case. Mm-hmm. Let's just say a Minnesota coach, current or past, gets fired. Give me the name of somebody that you think would have felt capable of just snapping. Again, I don't mean snapping in terms of assaulting somebody else, but who would have been a guy that would have thrown a brick through a window and maybe gotten a DWI or something?
Tice?
Ooh, okay, Tice. That is not who I wrote down. Sauce, you got a guess? Somebody's if I said, you're fired, and then 6 hours later, this person's in jail.
Jerry Burns?
Burns, okay. Zachary, got a guess?
I'm trying to think because you wrote something down, so there's an obvious answer.
No,
here.
there isn't an obvious answer. It was just the first name that came to my mind of somebody that, that guy would drive a car through a wall because he was pissed.
First name and initial.
Denny Green was intense, but
not criminally. Intense.
No. Well, none of these guys are criminally
I'm not saying
intense.
this guy's criminally insane either. I just think this guy was. I don't know why I could see him throwing a brick through a window. I'm just going to keep saying that one. This is a guy that could have been
Hasn't happened to me yet.
No, it hasn't happened to you yet.
No, brilliant. That one hung on too long. Thanks for getting that rebound, Zacho.
Not Steckel.
PJ Fleck.
Oh, I don't think so. PJ's too positive.
Yeah, he is.
To throw a brick through a
And
window.
he'll probably get a new job pretty quickly.
Yep. As soon as I say it, you're gonna.
Is it? Who's the hockey coach they had before this one, Zach?
Dean Evison?
The one before that.
Boudreau?
Yeah, Boudreau, yeah.
Oh, no, he's a
sweetheart.
There's just that gift though where he just goes
Kurt Rambis?
Kurt Rambis.
No, he says darn.
Oh, does he really?
Well, no, the GIF is, he clearly says the F-bomb, and it's just the text darn.
That's a great bit.
Maybe this will give it away. Who always seemed just kind of angry and mad?
Zimmer.
No.
Mike Zimmer.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I wrote down. Zimmer. I think Zimmer's my answer.
And
or
likes younger gals.
Oh, no.
Or
there you go.
Tibbs. Tibbs was always pissed.
Tibbs was always
They had
pissed.
to tell him to stop swearing because
Tibbs might be
all
the
these
answer.
people that brought kids to the game on the first few rows. Because all he does is yell the F word.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, the Michigan story is just the 30 for 30 is going to be fascinating.
Yeah.
To be the head coach at Michigan and be in jail within a matter of hours
And still in jail.
is just a crazy timeline. It doesn't, it's some serious stuff and some other non so serious stuff, but the threats are legit. But man, what a weird thing. I don't want to name names because we don't want to throw things out there into the ether. But can you imagine today's Friday, December 12th? There's a lot of people here in the Twin Cities that are currently head coaches of professional sports teams in town. What if one of them was fired and in jail by 7 p.m.?
That would be real
That's nuts.
weird.
If you're a Michigan fan, that's what you experienced a couple days ago. Your head coach went from the head coach to gone and in jail and losing his mind.
I don't think this is a 30 for 30. This is probably more of a Netflix train wreck situation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Great show.
Or maybe at some point a true crime doc that Sauce will watch and love.
Oh, yeah. I love true crime.
I still need to watch the Rob Ford one.
Yeah,
that's on my list.
That one's really good. Yeah. What a disaster.
And the accent is just.
Yeah. It's so good.
God, so yeah. I haven't read enough of this. I've just heard through you guys and everything else.
It's fascinating.
It's
fascinating.
I'm waiting until more info comes out, and then I will binge read whatever articles are out there.
Who's the least likely to throw a brick through the window?
Finch.
Yeah, probably Finch.
Or KOC.
Medved.
Yeah, Medved, yeah.
He's too nice.
No, probably PJ.
Honestly, though, John Hines.
Yeah.
Does not show much emotion at all either way. He's too level-headed for that, so.
KOC
Cheryl would throw a brick through a window.
Who? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Cheryl gets pissed.
Yeah. That'd be a good... I'd watch that.
Yeah.
It's breaking glass.
I think it's
and then she would
break the glass ceiling.
She would throw it through the window and then blame the commissioner of the WNBA.
Correct.
The Vikes are at Dallas, 7:20 Sunday, right here on the Fan. Pregame at what? 5:30.
5:30, yes, sir.
5:30 pregame. Sunday night football. The Minnesota Vikings are 5-8. The Dallas Cowboys 6-1.
Wow.
And hovering around what, a 6-ish,
5.5,
5.5 or 6 point favorite.
ESPN's sports book is now DraftKings, right?
I know it starts sometime in December. It's soon.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
the ESPN. That bit wasn't
what
working.
Happened
no, ESPN bet's now the score bet.
Yep.
Oh, what the
ESPN
is going to get their stuff, I believe, from DraftKings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so their line is now the DraftKings line. DraftKings.
Got it.
Good. That's the right line anyway.
Yeah.
But let's all stay consistent. Let's just rely on DraftKings.
Yep.
The Wolves at Golden State, 9 o'clock. The Wolves are 15-9. Golden State 13-12. Steph Curry still killing it.
Yeah.
Despite closing in on 40 years old. 27.9 points a game still for Steph, so just under 28 a game, and just under 40% from three.
Unbelievable.
He's still killing it. Can still do it.
He's good, man.
I just looked up the Vikings line. It's weird because DraftKings is 5.5 and FanDuel is 6.5. That's a huge
right. Normally, it's maybe obviously you're going to find books that are half a point off, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the pros, the Sharks, are looking for a giant edge. 1 point for professional sports bettors is a giant difference.
It is.
Interesting. 5.5 all the way to 6.5.
They should be able to put up points on Sunday. The defense is really bad, but that offense, they're bad in the first quarter, like Lieber said yesterday, but they lead the league in yards once they get going, so we'll see.
By the way, you guys ever do that as guys that love Vegas as much as I do? You ever make a sports bet at one sports book and then 4 hours later you're at a different casino and it's way better odds? You're like, son of a bitch.
Oh, dude.
That's being a casual sports bettor, right? Because the pros would never do that. They clearly shop well, like looking for sales, looking for deals. They're looking for every single edge they can get. I've done that so many times over the years where you make a bet and then you're at a different casino. You're like, why didn't I just wait? Or why didn't I take 5 minutes to research it before I made the bet? What am I doing?
October.
Well, and there's
how so?
Because and it's not his fault. He doesn't care. I'm not asking him to care, but we went out to Talladega. The Talladega race was the week before we went out as a group, but Nick Madden spent like 3 weeks down there in total. So he was out there way early. I had him go, and basically my driver hit, but I would have made, I think I would have won at least $200 more if he went to a different sports book.
Yeah.
So it's his fault.
Yeah. So it's not his fault, but it's like, that's between Caesars and MGM and all that, like it's crazy how much those odds can vary, and how you, like you said, the professionals actually are the ones who are,
especially because it's all algorithm based, right?
Yeah.
It's not like it used to be where it was some guy,
right?
So I can't believe they don't have very, very similar systems in place.
And you'll see when one's about to move. Like, for instance, one was at the 5.5 was juiced to like -115. So you're getting better odds, but you're going to pay more juice on it.
Got it. There you go.
Whereas the 6.5, if you were laying the 6.5, that was plus 105. So that's about to likely move to 6, and the other one's about to move up to 6 as well. Yeah.
See, that explains it. There you go.
Yep.
That helps. All right. Maybe Mr. Z when we get back. If not, we'll do What Really Matters, scores and stats around the world of sports. Marnie will be here in about an hour. Ben Lieber will be here in about 2 hours. He's going to come in hot at the last second and play initials against his co-host from Twin Cities Live, Elizabeth Reese, will be here about 7:30. I'm a P1 viewer of Twin Cities Live. I watch it almost 5 days a week, which makes no sense. I'm a 45-year-old straight male that doesn't like wine or food. But I love that show.
Debatable.
I don't. What part? What have you heard on the message boards?
I got some other shows recommendations for you, Cory. There's one in particular.
I'm not watching Heated Rivalry.
Come on, man, it's great. New episode today.
Again.
Zach, you and I should do a spoiler-filled pod.
We should.
I mean, you should do it on your own. Since you're the only one that's seen it. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
The Fan.
KFAN welcomes Trans-Siberian Orchestra for 2 amazing shows at Target Center December 28th at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Tickets are on sale now. Get the complete show details, including a link to buy tickets at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
All right, we just mentioned Mr. Z not too long ago. We were talking about his favorite website, Rotten Tomatoes. Let's see what's going on in the world of movies. Hi, Mr. Z. Good morning.
Hey, guys. Good morning.
What do we got? I haven't even really kept an eye on the old box office. What do we have coming out this weekend?
This early December is kind of slow. A little anomaly with Freddy's last week, kind of blowing up at the box office. So this is a very slow weekend. They're putting out a movie called Ella McKay, which is going to come and go, and then a few weeks from now, you won't remember it ever existed. But the good news is there's a bunch of stuff coming out starting on from the 19th to New Year's Eve. It's going to be pretty crazy.
So what? Avatar, Fire and Ash, Anaconda, SpongeBob, Marty Supreme, which everybody's raving about. That's the new Chalamet movie. Yeah, what do you like? What have you seen?
You meant I didn't. I screen it very shortly, but I'm excited for the box office. I think I mentioned it last week. I think Anaconda is going to surprise. We've talked once or twice about the type of movies that they don't. Hollywood kind of started making really important films for a while and trying to challenge each other with who can make more 3-hour political thrillers. And they forgot that people in general, especially the holidays, like to go out and watch a City Slickers type movie rather than, and Anaconda kind of falls. Everyone wants to kind of compare it to Jumanji, simply because of the cast, but it's not Jumanji, but it sort of feels like that. Like, not super smart necessarily, just a fun, silly movie to bring the whole family to. I think that's going to do more business than people think.
Well, you just said whole family. That was my next question. I can't tell from the trailer if it is, kid friendly. What's an age range that you think is appropriate for Anaconda?
It's a good question. Again, it might be best to go back. If you think of movies that we used to go to as families, like, is Back to the Future kid friendly? Yeah. Is Gremlins, like that was a big country. So, a PG-13 movie that your kids are going to be fine with, but it isn't for kids, if that makes any sense.
Got it.
So definitely kid-friendly, but most of us kind of know what age our kids can go to a movie that maybe has a little off humor in it. I'm pretty sure it's PG-13, not PG. But again, that might be the right wheelhouse, because then parents get to go and they actually kind of enjoy it. So not a kids movie, but more old school, Ghostbusters, and I don't want to compare it to the box office like that, but that type of thing. That's actually Christmas Eve. The 19th is Avatar, which, again, Avatar sort of is one of those movies that before it comes out, nobody's ever super excited. I shouldn't say nobody. Most people aren't cranked like they would be for a new Avengers or something. But then when it comes out and you go to it, and you're like, oh, that's pretty good. And so that's expected to be, of course, the big movie. And then, SpongeBob comes out. That'll do okay. Here's what I'm hoping. I'm wondering on SpongeBob. Sometimes they wait way too long to make a movie. And the people, you can only go to the Indiana Jones well so long before not only the 10-year-olds not care, the 30-year-olds don't care. SpongeBob might be this weird little perfect thing where everyone who really literally grew up with SpongeBob, has kids now, and they might be like, it might be a nice time to capitalize on that. Housemaid might be, Housemaid also the 19th. That one might sneak up on people. The Sydney Sweeney film, that might do more business than you think.
The best part about the Avatar movie coming out is that you get to see the Doomsday trailer for the new Avengers movie.
Yes. Yep. And it is fun.
Have you seen the trailer?
No, I haven't. And if I did, I wouldn't probably be allowed to talk about it. So,
okay.
But yeah, the Marvel's going to be coming back, as we know, like from what happened at the end of Fantastic Four, where we got to see some of that information. Yep. So, Avatar's very long, like 2 hours, 50 minutes, I want to say. But they usually fly by fairly fast. So,
hey, did you ever watch the show Adolescence, Mr. Z?
Yeah, I think so.
The reason why I ask, it's the show that came out this year. It was like 4 episodes, and every episode was about an hour, and they were all one shot, right? So from a cinematography aspect, it was unbelievable, right? They were essentially 1 hour plays that required unbelievable coordination and timing, and it was just awesome, right?
Sure, I did not see it, but I know what you're talking about.
It's fantastic, but there were definitely moments I was so distracted by the filmmaking part of it that I almost stopped paying attention to the story, because I'm like, man, how did they pull that shot off, right? Like, you get distracted by the minutia of actually making the project. I feel that a little bit with Avatar. Like, Avatar is so beautifully done that sometimes I'm just staring at, like, man, that looks so realistic. How did they do that? And then you almost forget that there's a movie going on, and you lose track of the plot because you're caught up in the graphics.
Yeah, that's an interesting concept. I know what you mean with the shots. Avatar is amazing. Like every little feather, every little detail, which is why the high definition does not work in the movie business, but it does work with Avatar and the animation, because it doesn't work with real life. Works great with animation. It is. I know what you're talking with a shot. That's the coolest thing is when you can find that perfect spot in the middle where you can have a shot that a person doesn't notice. They know that the scene is really cool. They don't know why, and they haven't been pulled out of it to notice that it's been a single shot, or that the camera went from inside the boardroom out the window up into the air and all the stuff. And you're like, how did they do that shot? Right. And if you get pulled out, it is, but it's usually okay. You're kind of like, that was a really cool shot. It's worse, of course, when it's the other way, the negative way really, makes you like, that's like a terrible shot will take you out of a movie. Whereas I think you can get back into it on a good shot. Harder to get back into it after a ridiculous scene.
Well, and I have 3 girls in my family, and I'm gonna have to fight with them and convince them to go to see Avatar, because the last one, right? There's like 1 billion people dying. The Na'vi are getting slaughtered. But there's that scene where there's those whale-like creatures that are being temporarily hunted, and my girls were all basically fighting back tears, going like, "I hate this movie." So I didn't want to see the whale things get killed.
Yeah, so you don't want to see that.
So when the trailer for Avatar came out, both of my daughters were like, "I don't know if I want to see." I'm like, "You like the last one?" They can't get over the whales.
Yeah, I get that.
And they like animals,
the trauma,
even fictional animals.
Yep, I can see it. Yeah. Hopefully it's good enough. That's where when you're so emotionally attached to the movie that it physically affects you. When we talk about all the time with a Marley and Me, or even maybe that's old, a Turner and Hooch from my day, when like there's certain things that are so a little traumatic for you that you're like, I don't know if I can watch that again. Yeah, but it's also so awesome.
Oh, yeah, dogs dying. Super awesome.
Yeah, way to go, Mr. Z.
Yeah, way to go, Mr. Z. Direct quote. His favorite movies, Turner and Hooch and Marley and Me.
Yeah,
everyone needs a good laugh once in a while.
Yeah, Rosie.
That's what we need around the holidays, a good dying dog film to cheer everybody up.
Right.
All right, dude, you're the best. You got anything else?
No, we're just looking forward to next year's going to be better than this year, movie-wise, so that'll be great.
Right on. All right, Mr. Z. Thanks, buddy.
All right, talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
All right, what really matters after this? Another couple of segments with John Kriesel, Marnie in like 40 or so, Elizabeth Reese in about an hour, Ben Lieber at 8:15, initials at 8:15 as well, with $105,500 up for grabs if somebody wins the St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot. What really matters after this on The Fan?
The Fan.
Human.
Minnesota becomes the world stage this winter, just a couple of weeks away. The 2026 IIHF World Juniors bring the best young hockey talent from across the globe right here to the state of hockey. Every game is packed with speed, skill, and national pride. Do not miss your chance to witness history. Get your tickets now at mnsportsandevents.org.
All right, what really matters? Scores and stats around the world of sports. In between, Sauce, you going to change our life or what?
That was
Yes,
a
sir.
thumbs up.
That was a big thumbs up.
Got a big thumbs up for you, pal.
Yeah.
All right, so the Vikings stick with J.J. McCarthy. They don't sign Aaron Rodgers. They don't go get Daniel Jones or keep Daniel Jones. They don't keep Sam Darnold. They stay put with J.J. And all Kirk Cousins does is throw for 373 yards and 3 touchdowns last night. The old Kirko Chains was back. God, how good did he look last night? 29-28. Kirk Cousins and the Falcons beat the Bucks, who are absolutely falling off the face of the earth. Cousins 373 in 3 touchdowns, all 3 of those going to Kyle Pitts. Pitts had 11 catches for 166 and 3 touchdowns. The Falcons 5-9. Tampa Bay 7-7. That's after starting 5-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild seeing Baker Mayfield kind of revert back to the previous. And you can see it on his face. And a lot of it was the pass rush. He did not have much time. But when he did have time, he was stepping up into the pressure. So it was a very panicky, and it's not like he doesn't have weapons. He got Mike Evans back last night. Mike Evans looked really good. It's just weird. It looks like they're trying to force it. I don't know. And then on the flip side of it, Kirk had all day. His lower body looks healthy now for the first time, and he just calmly was dealing it. He looked really good. Should have had another long gain, but it was dropped at number 87. I forget his name.
Dusty Cowtown
dropped it. So, it's the Bucks are in some deep trouble, and now the Panthers have a chance to take control.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, and the other thing about Atlanta is they're out, and it just shows these guys want to beat these divisional teams.
100%.
And I think Kirko, didn't they have a 3rd and 28, and they converted it in 2 downs on that final drive?
Bijan also looked good. He's a monster.
Yeah, he's great.
He had a fumble that almost got,
Now, I'm not saying that the Vikings should have stuck with Kirk Cousins, but didn't we all think after last year that Kirk was washed up? Because it just didn't work with the Falcons at all. And we talked a little bit last year about maybe they didn't put him in the right spots. I thought Lieber did a really good job of breaking down that they weren't really using Kirk the right way last year, and that's maybe the reason why he was struggling, but it looked like it was over. And he still lights it up.
Well, wasn't Lieber's bit about how they were using him not a shotgun, but they were using him in it was just a weird
formation that wasn't to his strengths.
Yeah.
Did you see last night the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have a player named Michael Jordan?
Yep.
And the Atlanta Falcons have a player named Kobe Bryant. So technically it was Michael Jordan versus Kobe Bryant last night on Thursday Night Football.
And this Kobe was spelt different, but
Cobee.
Yeah.
But it's still Kobe Bryant.
But what I think we all can agree upon is the throwback Tampa Bay uniforms are fantastic.
I like all of the Buccaneer uniforms. I like the new ones
They're all
too.
great.
They're fine, but this old, and I understand too, especially when they made that change years ago, they were trying to forget their ineptitude for decades. And that's when they started competing for Super Bowls in the late Warren Sapp era and all of that. But they need to go back to it. Those look awesome. That orange, that's more Florida than what they currently
Look, if
have.
you were a good enough athlete to play professional football and you're making millions of dollars, right? Ultimately, that's the goal. It doesn't matter what jersey you're wearing. However, There are a handful of jerseys. I think when you put them on, you're like, I don't even remotely look intimidating. I just look like this is pretend. And I will say this for the rest of time. I think the worst jerseys in the NFL, and it's not even close, is the Cleveland Browns. I think it's just terrible. It just looks like you're the bad team. It doesn't. Even though Myles Garrett technically wears it, and he's an unstoppable force. When you see somebody in a Browns jersey, you go, that guy can't play football.
No.
I
can't
think
play.
The digital numbers on the Tampa Bay ones that they have, I don't know if it's their alternate, those are hideous. I think the Ravens ones are pretty ugly. I'm not saying this because I'm a diehard Vikings fan and hate the Packers. Those uniforms are hideous. Those colors are hideous.
Yeah.
But
you don't like the black Ravens jerseys even? I love the black
ones. Those are fine. The numbers are
sweet,
weird. I love
weird.
Seattle's throwbacks.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
The Patriots throwbacks are sweet with the dude on the helmet. Yeah.
Yep. And the Vikings throwbacks with the yellow around the numbers and letters should be there every day.
With the gray face mask? Yes, 100%.
Because it's a storied franchise.
It's a sweet look, yeah.
Yeah. Their regular ones are fine. Better than the ones we had from like the mid-2000s to... Those are hideous.
What really matters, though, is this.
What network turned down Back to the Future due to the uncomfortable dynamic between Marty and his mom?
What network?
Or network, maybe.
Production company.
Production company, I guess.
Disney?
So
you are correct.
So Disney was supposed to what? You're saying we're supposed to make the movie, or they weren't going to air it after it was already made?
No, they were going to buy it.
They were
or whatever, and then turned it down due to the uncomfortable dynamic between Marty and his mother.
Interesting.
Yep.
What's so uncomfortable about it?
Yeah, what's the big deal?
I mean,
she just tried to sleep with her own son. No big deal.
Hawk's seen that movie.
It's not.
No, in fairness, she didn't know it was her son. But my guess is down the road when she had a kid and named it Marty, which is strange.
Yeah.
And then he grows up to look exactly like the guy she almost slept with.
Yeah.
It's a good point. She had a memory, right?
Yeah, sure.
Sounds like this is on the hub.
Yeah.
Greasy.
It's on the Reddit for sure.
Marty. What a nice name.
My wife last night had a joke about, she said she was stuck in the microwave. She's like, get me unstuck. I was like, I know how.
Yeah.
I know I married well.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite scenes from Gremlins when the gremlin explodes in the microwave. Always grossed me out when I was a kid.
That's one of your favorite scenes in a movie?
Not just in that movie.
Oh.
Greasy.
It's about that
very
time of year
greasy.
to watch the
Explodes.
second one.
I mean, yeah, but you can just watch the first one.
It's a Christmas movie, though.
First one's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, first one.
It's a great Christmas movie. One of the greatest.
Yeah.
Die Hard and Gremlins. Two great Christmas movies. Gopher basketball lost to number 6 Purdue a couple of days ago. That was on Wednesday, 85-57. They're now 5-5. They are off until Sunday when they take on Texas Southern at noon at Williams Arena.
So you got Minnesota Northern versus Texas Southern.
Checks out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's the battle for I-35.
Yeah.
So we're going to slay Texas Southern Sunday afternoon and then beat the Cowboys Sunday night.
Yeah.
Just beat the Dallas Stars last night. Take that, Texas.
Yeah.
Nico should take the kids to the game.
Sauce, name other ways Minnesota is better than Texas.
We have all 4 seasons here. They have pretty cheap homes down there.
Don't say Texas.
Don't say good things.
Real nice. We don't have Norm Green anymore. Did he die?
No.
Do you want him dead?
He's still alive?
Yeah, of course he is.
No, I don't want him dead, but screw that
of course
guy.
not.
I hope he saw the game last night.
Does he still own that team?
No.
Oh, yeah, good point. He didn't just move. Well, I thought he just moved it.
He moved it and sold it in like 96 or something.
Oh, well, screw him then. Yeah, Minnesota's way better than Dallas or Texas in general. I've never been to Texas. Have you guys?
Haven't?
No.
Oh, I've been there a ton of times. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Have you, Cor?
A couple times, yeah.
Zacho?
Final Four, right? Did you go down there?
Yeah, and, I went to Houston. Downtown Houston's a ghost town. It kind of sucks. I've heard the suburbs are nice, but downtown Houston I thought was boring as hell.
Never been to Houston. Dallas is awesome. Austin is awesome.
Fort San Antonio is beautiful.
I love San Antonio. The Riverwalks.
Yeah, I've never been.
Never been to Texas.
Yeah.
We should go to Texas, Sauce.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
What are you doing today?
I got to watch Louis.
Darn.
You mean you got a babysit?
I got to babysit, yeah.
What really matters, though, is this.
Chevy Chase turned down the role of Lester Burnham. Is that how you say
Burnham
it?
from American Beauty.
American Beauty, which won Kevin Spacey an Oscar. I did not know that.
I couldn't picture Chevy Chase.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
No. Kevin Spacey, say what you want about him, definitely would have done a much, much better job than Chevy Chase in that role.
It is.
That's not revisionist history, too. He's just a better actor, right? Chevy's an awesome comedic actor, but in that role,
yeah,
that's a Spacey role for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
It's wild because of how beloved, especially Clark Griswold character.
Oh, so good.
Hearing the stories of how hated Chevy Chase is by other actors.
Everyone hates him.
Everyone hates him. The battle they had backstage at SNL, whatever, with Bill Murray, made fun of his complexion.
Oh, yeah.
Basically said, like, his face could hold a gallon of rainwater or something.
Yikes.
And then you watch the movie, because we watched it again the other night, and you love the guy.
Well, and that's like the bit about when they did Caddyshack. The movie was done and wrapped, and either they were all on too much drugs. They then realized that Murray and Chevy Chase aren't in a scene together. So that scene you see of them, Cannonball, that was done like weeks after the movie was done. I think they just hate each other.
Oh, they hated each other.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe, I think it was SNL, though, where they had the battle. And, yeah. Just be nice, man. It's not hard. Especially if you're that rich and you have that much going for you.
What was the show where they, killed him off?
Community.
Oh, Community,
yes.
yeah.
Because they
all
hated
him. Yeah. That sucks that he's a dick.
It does.
Yeah, I mean, he's great in the... He's great in the You Can Call Me Al music video. That's so brilliant. It's so brilliant, though. Oh, with Paul Simon? Are you kidding?
No.
It's genius. You have to watch it. He's brilliant in it. It's so good. It's so good. I'm telling you, I know you're laughing at me, but
I love
brilliant.
I was waiting for some, I'm like, he's got a lot of good movies. I was trying to think of what you were going to name next. And then you went to a Paul Simon video.
But it's arguably one of the
That was
greatest
off the
music
bingo
videos.
card.
It's so good, dude.
Besides California Girls by Katy Perry.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
A great video.
I think it's your turn.
She's dating Kim Jong-un.
I saw that, yeah.
What?
Is she really?
Similar policy views.
The Wild won 5-2 over the Dallas Stars. The Wild now taking on Ottawa Saturday at 1 o'clock, but that was a giant win. They just keep slaying the Dragons like we mentioned earlier, right? They ran into Colorado or so, a week or so ago, and they were on an unbelievable streak, and the Wild are like, that's over. And they beat the Colorado Avalanche. And then the Dallas Stars come into town, and they're one of the hottest and best teams in the NHL, and the Wild whooped that ass 5-2.
Love it.
Pretty sweet, man. What really matters, though, is this.
Luke Skywalker's last name was meant to be what?
Starkiller.
But do you know why they didn't do it?
Oh, God. I know we've talked about this 10 times, but I'm blanking on why.
We love
George
Superstar.
Lucas felt it had unpleasant connotations with criminal cult leader Charles Manson. Is that the wrong word?
Connotations.
Connotations with criminal cult leader Charles Manson. That's a lot of alliteration.
Star Killer. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Skywalker sounds better anyway.
Yeah.
It does.
Skywalker. For Kenny Skywalker. His name was Kenny Walker. Remember the guy that won the dunk contest?
Oh, yeah.
Played for the Knicks.
Oh, yeah.
Kenny Skywalker. I wish I could eliminate knowing that from my brain and put, again, the noble gases from the periodic table in there. There's so much useless information. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. You retain information very, very well, but it's always...
It's the stuff that I don't want,
Most
though.
useless information.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be sweet if you could kind of clean your computer?
Yep.
And just be like, all right, I want to eliminate, everybody I went to school with from 3rd grade. I don't need to know that anymore. They're gone.
Just from your mind.
No, for sure. Just from my memory. I just don't need that space taken up. And then I want the periodic table of elements instead of all those kids' names.
Yeah.
So you want to fill that space because I feel like
I don't want to know
you need
less.
to use it.
I want to use the space just with more useful things. Now you could say, well, why the hell would you want to know the periodic table of elements? So I can win at Jeopardy, you dumbass.
That's right.
Yeah. Good
The
I want to win
important stuff.
money. Yeah, the important stuff.
Yeah, I don't remember what I had for breakfast yesterday, but I can
The Raven Nevermore.
Yeah.
Season 3 of the OC. I could explain
Great show.
in detail what great show. Great show. Yeah.
Man. So my turn or yours?
Yours.
Vikings at Dallas 7:20 on Sunday. Did I hear is Addison limited yesterday? Was that what's the deal with Jordan Addison?
Is his hands injured?
Oh,
it's his
Achilles. Yeah. Achilles injury. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
How many good Achilles injuries are there?
I can't think of one, Cor, but I'm not a doctor.
You play one on TV, though.
I did stay in a Holiday Inn Express last night.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, Zachary, again, I was up early all week getting stuff done and getting the kiddo off to school and things like that. Today is the perfect day to have Elizabeth Reese and Ben Lieber in because of something you said. I don't know if it was a day or 2 or 3 ago, but you said it this week.
Oh.
We're going to make this happen. We're going to make it uncomfortable for Ben and Elizabeth
Uh-oh.
because they can help you achieve a dream. We can make this happen.
Your weather bit?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. You want to?
cool.
You said you've always wanted to do a legit TV weather report, right?
Yes.
They do one every day on Twin Cities Live, right? Now
That's right.
they throw it to like Chris Reese. They throw it to actual professional weathermen, and they do professional in-show weather forecasts. I have a hunch they would be willing to let you do it once.
That'd be awesome.
Because they know you're going to take it seriously, right?
Oh, of course.
And obviously, you could collaborate with the great meteorologists at Channel 5, and they could work with you to
Of
make sure you know
course.
what you're doing. I think we can make this happen, Captain.
Hand me the clicker, man. I'm ready to go whenever. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Let's put the pressure on Elizabeth when she gets here in like 30 minutes and find a way to get Zachary on Channel 5 during Twin Cities Live to do the weather forecast in a real way.
That would
Be
be
honored
awesome.
to join Minnesota's Weather Authority.
See, he gets it.
Look at that.
Well, yeah.
I know my stuff.
You got to take it serious because people take that weather
Yeah,
real
but Zach
serious.
would.
No, I know
his,
he would.
Yeah, his dream wasn't to screw around and
Yeah.
draw penises on weather, like
he
whatever.
might.
See, that's where I would have been.
Right, but I'm saying Zach wants to do it for real. We got to make this happen.
See
That'd
this
be
front
sick.
here and this front here going this way.
Now look, you've already been on Twin Cities Live dressed as Batboy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an upgrade.
Yeah,
This
way up.
would not be the least.
So think of
Right,
the
you've been a chef,
Yeah.
right? You got to wait for that sizzle.
Yeah.
What was the chef's name? The fake-
Zach LePepe or something.
Yeah.
So you've been a fake chef. You've been Batboy.
Yeah.
Why can't you just be Zach
A fake
Halverson weatherman?
sports expert. Too.
Yeah. So now you're going to be a fake weatherman.
think of the people who weren't in on the bit, didn't get it, the demo that watches
Yeah.
TCL, and then they see him at the weather, they'll be like, wait a minute,
Is that Batboy?
is that
Yeah.
Bad Boy? He's bad.
got some-
Chef LePepe?
He's finally got some color. So you're willing to wear a suit and dress professionally?
man.
See, I love it. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's make Ben and
You'd
Elizabeth
be good at
break
it, Zachus.
and
You
make
would.
this happen.
Yeah, they'll do it.
It's like Make-A-Wish.
I mean, you're the only one that'll see it, but
I will see it.
oh yeah.
It'll be one of those things that I forget that it's supposed to be that day, and I'm just sitting around watching Twin Cities. Hey, Zach's doing the weather. Fantastic.
No, I can put this away.
Wait, when am I putting away?
Oh, just stuff in general.
Oh.
You're picking up around the house.
Yeah. What year were you so busy at 6 a.m. all week?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to self-promote,
Oh.
but I was shipping some initials games, man. It's the holiday season.
Oh, yeah.
So
Where could they get?
Up, bagging, and tagging, initialsgame.com.
Oh, boy.
I'll talk more about it at 8:15. Perfect.
Hell yeah.
The news is next. Marnie in like 20 minutes or so. Elizabeth Reese in about 30. Ben Lieber at 8:15. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan.